That's showing you we ain't chatting shit, man. This is in the news. Everything the Lord said is gonna happen is happening, man. 2 Corinthians 15. The Lord shall sow plagues upon the earth, the sword, famine, pestilence. Because you know that's just what's going on, man. The plagues of Egypt, man. Right, yeah. 5.
2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yep.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right, cause them heathens, man, they're just wicked, man. Right, and that's just the end of that, man. Right? Right? Now I'm trying to get another scripture. Right? Yeah, because I was gonna get it in Deuteronomy 30. Because the Lord said He was gonna put all the curses that were put on us in Deuteronomy 28 onto our enemies. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee, which them Elamites persecuted us, as the Persians, but even in this modern day. So let's read one of these curses now, down into the pestilence. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 21. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee off the land, whither thou goest to possess it. So the key thing is the Lord said He was going to send pestilence. Yeah? Right? So the Lord has always been about sending pestilence. Let's get that in Numbers 14 and 12 as well. I will smite them with pestilence and disinherit them, and will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they. So all these things are happening again. Yeah? The Lord's sending pestilence on these heathens, man. We're in that time. Another one, we'll just go through it quickly. The Indonesian volcano unleashes new eruption. It's from usatoday.com. And apparently this eruption was 3 times more powerful than the first eruption they had. And in Indonesia it's heavy because it says here that it's only one of 129 active volcanoes in Indonesia. So the Most High is really doing the work in this day, man. Right? Let's move on, man. Yeah, this is the kind of madness, man. Give me Isaiah 47, man. Come down into the dust, because you know a kingdom's really messed up here when you can't even get healthcare. Now this is going into the UK, but it's gonna be the same in America, and the UK is part of a wider part of it's the mother of Babylon. So the Most High is smiting it anyway. It says here, and this is London.co.uk. We call it Babylon. Babies turned away in hospital beds crisis. So there's actually a hospital beds crisis in the UK. The Most High is hitting this place with so much pestilence and sickness, and they can't even afford to have enough beds to put everyone on. People are getting turned away. Babies are getting turned away when they're ill. That's the Most High. That's how you know your kingdom is going down, and there's nothing you can do about it. Right? Sit down in the dust.
Isaiah 47 verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right, that's America. But if America's the head, then the rest of them are going to come down into the dust straight away.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for there shall no more be called tender and delicate.
Right, man. And that's America all over. America's going to be the worst. America's going to totally crash. And you know what smacks it? We're showing you all these things that are happening earthquakes, volcanoes, pestilence, war, all these things. You see, whenever you get these analysts, they're always analyzing it from one point of view. Oh, if this happens, then the currency can go bad in 2035 or whatever. They're not ever looking at it. What actually happens if something unthinkable happens? What happens if all kind of catastrophes happen at the same time? What happens if you have famine, war, all these things happening at the same time, and currencies dying, and all? What happens if you have all that? You know what that's called? High holy hell. Give me the hold that. There's a verse in here, man. Who speaks on that? Isaiah 47:11. That's why it's gonna be such a hard hit, right? That, like the scripture's about to say. You can't read the scripture out.
Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna spring upon you so hardcore that you ain't gonna know. Hold on, where did all this come from? That's how we know. That's why the Lord said he beheld Satan falling from heaven as lightning. This thing's gonna happen quick. Once them house of cards start falling, it's gonna happen quick. You're gonna get hit from all angles. Pestilences, martial laws, world wars, currency crisis, famine, all kind of things just happening. Bam! It's gonna hit you in the face like, whoa, where did this come from? Because if it happens slowly, then you kind of know where it came from.
Where it's going, like.
But the Lord's gonna make it that it's gonna be a quick work. It's starting off, people can't see it, but when it actually gets into overdrive, it's gonna be too late. Because if this took 10-20 years to get set up, right, which it's already been set up since the 1970s, how much more of a lag do you want? It's tarrying, but it's going to come hard. When it actually comes down, it's going to come down
Snowball
hard.
effect, man.
Right? Give me Daniel's chapter Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. Yeah, I always got to bring that out, man.
Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Right, so the scripture says, where's the first verse again? It says,
there shall not be a time.
Yeah, there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was
a nation.
Like, so just put what I'm saying to you is get every disaster movie that was in reality that you've ever seen. Get Hotel Rwanda, Shooting Dogs,
Hostel.
Like, no, but I'm even just talking about real life occurrences, man. World War One, all the atrocities that happened in World War One, World War Two, right? Do some research on 70 AD, do some research on the fall of Rome, just do some research on all the catastrophes that have happened in the earth, and then just imagine that what's about to go down is going to make that look silly, and then you have some kind of idea on how terrible this time is that we're going into. That's why we have to really just give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai and pray for salvation, man, because it's going to get real bad out here, man. Right? And with that, you know, we'll have another session up soon once we gather up some more news over the next coming days. But we're going to say, all the brothers out there, stay circumspect, you know, keep watching all the news avenues to see what's popping off. Right, oh, before I forget, there was one news I was reading as well, saying how Hezbollah are in 0 hour, let me see if I can get that up. Hezbollah, they're in 0 hour preparations, like they're ready to basically go down. You know, just you could refer that back to Joel chapter 3, man. Right? Yeah, Hezbollah is at 0 hour exercises practice to topple Lebanon and war with Israel. So them guys over there in Hezbollah, they're getting ready because they know they can see what's going on. Right, so it's close, man. right? I mean, look at this, 81,000 homeless after Myanmar cyclone Song. 200,000 will need food aid for 3 months. UN says, you know, this is craziness what's going on in the world. The Lord's getting it ready, man. Right? We don't even get into all the bombs that go off all over the place, like Iraq and that. So like I say, brothers, man, stay tight, you know. Keep watching the skies. The Lord shall return, man. He cometh quickly. Right, and with that, we're just going to say all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honor unto the elders, and shalom.
Shalom.